Hi, welcome to your dream job onboarding. These videos help you answer your last questions so you are fully ready to get started creating your dream job in corporate wellness. The question in this video is a question I get from many people. How long does it take before I will get my first contract in corporate wellness? This depends on 4 variables. And this is related to the 4 first weeks in the Dream Job course. Number 1, how good is your story? Because if you're pitching to a CEO, to a community manager, a city manager, you need to have a clear story. If you've always worked in marketing and sales and IT and you suddenly present yourself in well-being, they might have questions. What do you know about well-being? What's your references? So if you already have worked in corporate well-being for companies, for cities, or with individuals, you have one step ahead. If you haven't, that's not a problem, but it will take a little bit longer because together we will create your story. Will help you prepare. So that's the first variable. The second one is how much experience do you have as an entrepreneur? And as you know, sales and entrepreneurship comes from talking to people. So the more you feel comfortable talking to people, picking up the phone, meeting people real life and pitching what you do as an entrepreneur, the quicker you will get your result. So this is what week 2 of Dream Job is all about. How to get people you would like to work for, interesting companies on the phone and pitch who you are. So how quick will you get a project? If this is easy for you, easy peasy, yeah, you pick up the phone every day, you've had hundreds of customers for other businesses, or you've been in a sales role, this will go very quick. If this is new to you and you do all communication via email, you don't have a lot of real life or online real life contact, it might take a bit longer and we'll practice together in our calls how to do these interactions and how to connect with people virtually, how they get them excited to see you. The third factor is how good are you in closing, in getting an offer out there that exactly matches the need of your customer. So I see many people and they have a lot of skills, a lot of products, me included. And what is very, very important, and many customers of mine are surprised, is I will never start sharing what I do. When I'm talking to people, I want to know who they are. And in my head, I'm thinking, do we have products or services that could fit their needs? So in week 3 of Dream Job, we help you to really package your products and services based on the needs of your customer. And that's why real human interaction is so important. We can do a lot by email, by LinkedIn, but in the end, closing a deal happens through a contact online. Especially these kinds of big deals. So if you're used to talking to businesses and saying, okay, hire me for 60 days. If you've been hired as a consultant before, this will go super quick. You'll just shift from probably marketing or IT or sales to well-being. But if this is new to you, again, we'll practice. You'll practice with me. We'll give you a step, a script, what to say. We'll show how to package your services, how to make an invoice. So this is the third variable, depending how quick you can get a customer. Then the next variable is how confident are you in rolling out the project? Because if you've worked for companies and cities and you've stand before managers, whether it's online or offline, you're used to it, you'll be excited and you can't wait to start this job. But if this is new for you and you're like, oh, I've never really worked with companies, I don't really know how to present myself, no worries, we'll learn you that. But it will take a couple of more time. So you'll need to learn how to make presentations. In week 4, we give you the exact presentations, you copy them. We give you the exact documents you fill in with your project lead. Once you've made a plan, we help you to calculate numbers. Corporate wellness is a strategic job. So taking all of this in account, these 4 variables, we have people who get their first customer in a month. We have people who the first meeting they do with a CEO, they get the job for 20 or 60 days. But then we have other people and it takes longer to go through week 1, week 2, week 3. So I can talk to you and based on how much experience you have with week 1, presenting yourself in corporate wellness and being confident about it. Week 2 of our course, getting people on the phone, talking, meeting them real life. Hey, this is what I do. Week 3, the experience you have in closing big deals, putting an invoice of 50,000 euro out there. And week 4, setting up a project plan, making an action plan in Excel, making PowerPoint presentations. Depending on these 4 things, it will depend how quick you can close a deal. And if everything is new to you, it can be up to 6 months or even a year. So depending on the experience you have with week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, we can say it's between 2 to 4 weeks or 6 months to a year. Most important thing, if you know I have no experience with anything, you're starting from scratch, see it as a real business course. So take your time. Make sure you have time and that you can install habits to learn all of it. And we'll be here twice a week, Tuesday and Fridays, to guide you to do role exercises. And you'll learn a whole spectrum of presenting yourself, of getting people on the phone, connecting with people. We'll show you how this can be really fun, how to close a deal, how to start working for these big companies. So this is the answer. If you want to know how quick can I get corporate customers, this is it. So what to do is book a call with me again, even if you've had a call already. I have a link, 15-minute call. Come with me on the phone. I have people, sometimes we talk every month, and after 3 months they start. The quicker you start, the better, because I see people who do calls over and over and over. They start anyways, so there's kind of a bit of time lost. But you have your own process. So book a call with me and we'll evaluate week 1 your experience, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then I can give you an estimate if it's going to be 1 month, 2 months, or a year. So that's good for your planning, your financial planning. It doesn't mean if you don't have the 60 days in the first month that there's no income. There's always in between workshops. We can bring you to our customers, to my customers. So it's a journey. It's really an education. We can also help you look for other types of jobs that are not a full-on yet, but parts of the job, so you get an income. We can make that whole plan together so you're financially funded for a year or longer too. So book a 15-minute call with me and let's discuss your next step in creating your dream job. Bye-bye.